I can't think of anything that she has done in a positive light that she has done for the United States as sitting vice president right now. Hey guys, I'm Joe.
And I'm Jordan.
And we're just two guys talking. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
Be honest.
Yeah.
What is the biggest thing that Kamala Harris has done for the United States in a positive way? Give me that thing that she has done.
She is able to contextualize the past, the present moment, and the future by embodying a notion. No, but
Of the passage of time.
Yeah. So, in all seriousness,
There's nothing. I can't think of anything that she has done in a positive light that she has done for the United States as sitting vice president right now. Nothing. I can't come up with like, oh yeah, Kamala came up with that idea. Oh yeah, she did this. So, this is what they should do. They should have Trump just become president. You know, just make him win, have him win, and you'll never have to see him again after 4 years. Kamala Harris will have lost. The Democrats can't stand Kamala. She is only the choice because Sleepy Joe Biden is a dingbat. Okay, so they only choose, like, in other words, her numbers, her polling numbers were way below Biden. Way below Biden before he dropped out. So she wasn't even a liked vice president. So how does she become way above Trump out of nowhere after Biden drops?
are you saying like you're questioning the whole polling numbers?
Well, yeah, because the media and the government are one of the same. Understand this. Understand this very well. So many people dislike Trump. I'm not going to use the word hate. I'm going to use the word dislike.
Right.
Because he has made a difference, positive for the American people, negative for the government, lowering taxes, doing this. That's actually less money to the government, so that's negative for the government side of things and the Fed, but positive for us. But that's not the goal. The goal is to make us suffer as people, because we are pawns in this game. No, you don't shake your head.
Well,
It's because it's 100% correct. They don't care if you die. They don't care. If I die, they don't care. We'll be replaced with somebody else,
right.
an immigrant coming from the south of the border or whatever. It doesn't matter.
I understand the big picture of that. I understand, and I'm terrified.
Yeah.
Actually. I understand what that is.
So they keep on saying there's 5 million, 8 million, 10 million immigrants that got poured in from the border. It's more like 21 and 25 million, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And that's just a little piece of a bigger picture that terrifies me, that we'd have to break down very slowly and carefully. There is something, though. Edit all that stuff out, but there's something...
I'm not editing that out.
Really?
Oh my God, no.
Oh.
That's part of it.
Right. Well, okay. There is something as Joe Tech I would like to bring to your consciousness, because it upset me tremendously when Trump did it.
Did what?
Okay. President Obama signed into law net neutrality.
Oh boy.
Now, you probably know more about this than I do, but I want to frame it for our viewers, because this was one of the things that upset me.
Kind of a thing of the past, though.
So net neutrality, the idea of net neutrality, which President Obama signed into law, was no matter what website you're hosting or viewing, the internet has to treat it with the same speed. It can't throttle you down if you're looking up adrenochrome versus if you're looking...
That's kind of sort of what happened to us.
Right. Now, President Obama signed net neutrality into law. That was a beautiful thing, right?
Right.
The internet should not throttle you down, whether you're a content provider or whether you're a content viewer, whether it's some crazy conspiracy theory that the government might hate, or whether it's, something the government would absolutely love, it should be going to you at the same speed. Obama signed that into law. Let me tell you what Trump did, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but what Trump did in his very first, couple of months was, remember he used the term swamp?
Yes.
Okay.
Drain the swamp.
Right, but I don't think the average person knows what swamp is. Swamp is the fourth branch of government. We only have three, right?
Right.
We have three branches of government. That's what we're taught in school. We have the executive,
Yeah.
we have the legislative,
The judicial.
and the judicial, but we
Right.
also have the swamp. Now, let me tell you what the swamp is. It's the agencies like the FCC,
IRS.
like the IRS, like the
And-
CDC.
Any. If you notice, any agency with 3 letters is corrupt.
So
Okay.
the FCC had 5 people, if I'm getting this correctly, I want you to fact check me. 5 people. And these 5 people voted for the entire United States of America on whether to repeal President Obama's net neutrality. And they voted 5 people for all of us, and they repealed net neutrality. And now the internet service providers have the tool, if we're trying to search for something that is on some kind of list that's not liked by the powers that be, throttle us down. Spinning beach ball. You know what I mean? Trump did that probably because he wanted to cut some kind of deal. So he was probably thinking, okay, I'll give the FCC a little bit of that, show I'm a team player, but then when I need something. But did he get what he needed?
Trump?
Yeah, I don't know. He knows, he wrote The Art of the Deal, but I don't know if it really worked for him. So I was very upset when he allowed the swamp to repeal net neutrality. That upset me tremendously.
Yeah, I'm not really. I think net neutrality is probably overblown, maybe per se, because according to this, unless this is lying to me, and you might have to use AI for this.
All right.
So what is net neutrality? Net neutrality policies are a national standard by which we ensure that broadband internet services is treated as an essential service. It provides that internet service providers from blocking, throttling, and engaging in paid prioritization of lawful content.
Right.
So, right. But if it's unlawful content,
Yeah, but hey, yeah, I'm from the government. I'm going to pay you,
But-
$500,000. You're going to throttle down these 5 websites. Good, thank you.
right?
Have a great
But
day.
but it could be like if you start looking for adrenochrome, that could be considered unlawful to someone.
Right.
Like who comes up with the unlawful part? What is classified as unlawful for net neutrality?
But do you see how so without net neutrality, it is so much easier for the ruling class to control the information
Right.
that regular people have access to. Because nobody wants to, if you click on something and it takes forever to load, that's called throttling down, right?
Right.
It takes forever to load. You're going to be like, I'm not going to do this because I have no attention span. Click out, and then you get something that they want you to see. Trump allowed the FCC, the fourth branch of government, the swamp, to let 5 people vote for all of us. I don't like that. I want net neutrality back. I want President Obama's net neutrality back.
Wow. Okay.
What do you think of that?
That's bold.
But I'm just being
Right.
straight. I'm an issue
So wait.
guy.
So right now it's not in place.
No, Trump allowed the FCC to repeal it.
So it is in place.
No, it's not in place.
Oh, so net neutrality is
Gone.
wow,
We don't have net
gone.
neutrality. The internet service providers can throttle different content down. Yep.
So there's a website called SaveTheInternet.com. These companies want to charge content providers who require guaranteed speedy data delivery to create advantages for their own search engines, internet phone services, and streaming video services, and slowing access or blocking access to those competitors. Damn.
So that's the swamp.
Yeah, digital rights and freedoms, user intolerance for slow-loading sites. There's quite a bit here. Competition and innovation, preserving internet standards, preventing pseudo services, end-to-end principle. These are all argument. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm just listing them, going down the list here. This is quite detailed.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, I'm not going to vote for Kamala Harris no matter what, because free speech is the most important thing to me, and I don't think the Democrat Party really likes free speech, but I am very upset that Trump allowed the swamp to repeal net neutrality, which in a way is part of free speech.
Yeah.
You see what I'm getting at?
And they're also against these little things. I practice my Second Amendment, and they want to get rid of guns.
That's a real one?
Absolutely.
It looks so small.
Yeah. Yep.
It looks so small.
Yep. Let me unload it.
You sure we're allowed to put this on
Absolutely.
YouTube? 100%?
Absolutely.
It looks so small.
Yeah, it's a 380. It's an Ruger LCP2.
That's a real gun?
Yes, it is. I just took
You're
the magazine.
100% sure we're allowed?
Yes, absolutely. I do it all the time. Yep. Mm-hmm. So you can't touch it, though. You're not allowed to touch it.
Okay, because
you're not a licensed. Correct. I'm very strict on that. So I am I'm actually a New York State Armed Guard.
Wow.
And I took a 750-hour course to become one. Yes. I have unrestricted concealed carry in 39 states.
Wow.
And I have New York State carry, Pennsylvania concealed carry, among 38 other states. So yes, this is the smallest one. This is this is my concealed carry. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's like literally that small.
How many bullets does that
This
hold?
is 6-in-1. So it's actually 5-in-1. So this is a single. It's not side by side, so it's thinner. This way it's thinner. My Glock is bigger. So I always have it loaded, ready to go. So I'm going to reload it and stick it back in my holster.
Now, do you have a marksmanship score?
I'm not a marksman, no.
Oh, okay.
But, yep.
Do they still say marksman, or do they say marksperson now? Like markspersonship score?
I don't know. Good question. Yeah. Do not know.
Markspersonship score,
yep,
marksmanship score.
Yeah, because I was doing prop guns for my show, for Mafia War Chronicles, and I actually showed the air gun and a real gun. They look exactly the same. You can't tell by visual, so it was perfect for like, I'm not going to use a real gun for a prop. Maybe, Law and Order will, but I mean, I don't. And I use an air CO2 cartridge one. It looks just so real. I add the sound effects to all the other stuff, and whatever. It doesn't matter.
So if I had the opportunity to ask Donald Trump a question, I would.
Are you going to the rally this Wednesday?
No,
I'm going.
I don't like. Yeah,
I'm going to the Uniondale rally.
Oh, it's in Uniondale?
Yeah, it's at the Nassau Coliseum.
Oh, no, I'm not into that.
Just two guys sitting in a room, talking with AI, breaking the news from the highs and lows. What's trending today? A world of stories just a click away.